Folks, Gerard here at Thompson Chevrolet in Daphne, Alabama. Remember just a few years ago when a Camry buyer came on the lot, or shopper, and you wanted to compare their brand against your brand, and you would kind of cringe? Not simply because you thought we built bad cars, just an overall perception that Camry was much better built. Well, folks, let me here to tell you, those days are over with. Introducing the all-new 2010 Chevrolet Malibu. I'll put this baby up against anything in its class, Honda, Toyota, anything that they make. As a matter of fact, Malibu sales are up over 50% versus last year's sales, while the overall industry were down. So people are buying this car for a reason. Let's take a closer look at it and I'll tell you why. Let's start with the design of the car. And before I do that, let me show you something. This is my favorite feature of the whole car. And the only reason I'm showing it to you is A, because I think it's cool, and B, Toyota Camry doesn't offer this feature on anything that they make. Let's start with the design of the car. Look at the front of the hood. Look at the dome-shaped hood and the twin port grill. Also look at the tight body gap, the world-class fitted finish. Look how clean and even the line flow, all the way from the front of the car to the back of the car. Very aerodynamic. Evans.com best describes Toyota Camry's design in one word: dull. To me, the car looks even a little too feminine, even for women. I'm sorry, it just doesn't look like a fun car to drive. Let's take a look under the hood here. The Chevrolet Malibu comes standard. The 1LT comes standard with a 2.4-liter extra-check engine. It's a 4-cylinder engine. It produces 169 horsepower. The Toyota Camry LE, on the other hand, has a 2.5-liter engine, which is new for this year. They brag about, or they advertise, variable valve timing and 16-valve engine. Folks, we've had this now for a couple of years, so don't get that twisted. And by the way, that 2.5-liter engine they brag about produces the same exact horsepower as mine. But if you pair it with a 6-speed transmission, it gets 1 mile per gallon less than what mine gets. So, just point of note there. Let's look at the wheelbase. Look at the enormous wheelbase, 112 inches versus the Camry's 109. Folks, a longer wheelbase means better ride quality. Also, look at the 17-inch wheels, which are standard on the 1LT. The Camry has a 16-inch wheel that comes standard. They do offer a 16-inch alloy. But having a little bit bigger tire size means better ride and handling. Let's go back here to the cargo area. You're going to really be 15.1 cubic feet of cargo space. It also has a fold-through feature, so if you got something longer than the cargo area, you can accommodate it. Also, look where the hinges are positioned. Right here out of the cargo area. Makes it easy for loading. Unlike my competition where the hinges are right in the middle of the cargo area. That's not a good design. Also, when we're back here, let's look at the rear of the vehicle, design. Very impressive looking, nice, clean, even, smooth lines. Also look at the bow tie in the middle of the tail lamp. Very impressive. That's just another example of GM's commitment to detail. Also, I want to note while I'm back here that the Malibu uses regular unleaded. That's going to make your wallet smile every time you go to the pump. Let's take a look at the inside here. Nice spacious cabin, dual cockpit design. Look at the quality of the gauges and the buttons. Very, very nice looking. Very spacious. Going back to Camry's design, the buttons and gauges look cheap and plastic. Also notice the touch controls on the steering wheel, and look at the Bluetooth. The Camry LE mentions Bluetooth as a dealer install option. Folks, dealer install option means break out your wallet. And while you're having them install that Bluetooth, you may want to have them install an XM radio, a USB port, anti-theft alarm, and even floor mats, because all these things come standard on the Malibu 1LT. They're dealer install options on the Camry LE. No amount of money is going to get you on the car. So that means you're not going to have vehicle diagnostics. You're not going to have turn-by-turn navigation. You're not going to have any of the emergency service that Honda offers. Also, look at the transmission. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission. You can get a 6-speed automatic transmission on the Camry LE, but you got to fill out another $1,000 because the manual comes standard. Even after the $1,000, you're not going to get tap shift control, which means you're not going to be able to control your torque for a wide range of driving conditions. I want to also highlight the warranty. Both vehicles come with a 336 bumper-to-bumper, but the Malibu 1LT comes standard with a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. It does include roadside assistance and courtesy transportation. which you can't get on the Camry, courtesy transportation and roadside assistance for no amount of money. May the best car win? I think we already have.